Hello, welcome to Happy Reading with Darby G. I'm going to really quickly show you some of my favorites for babies and the littlest ones. This one is a Hushabye. We have an owl version too. These are soft, cushy. They're adorable. They make crinkly sounds. I love you, little bunny. You make every day feel sunny. And when I'm next to you, the sky is always blue. Just a cute little rhyming book. And then these are washable. However, I wouldn't put them in the wash. I would hand wash them just to keep all the textures and stuff going. So anyway, those are the Hushabyes. And then we've got 4 different types of these mini, they're called mini treasures. I call them little chunks. There's 9 books. There is a farm animal version, I can count version, my first 100 words. And then this one is the, no, this is the farm animal. There's a wild animal one too. So each one features the animal and then what a baby animal is called of that version, and then also where they're home, where they live, and what their animal sound is, what they eat, and meow meow. And then so as you can see in the back of this, then it becomes a matching game. So they can, at the end, they can match them and put them back. And these are stackable. The I Can Count ones are awesome because I kind of started teaching my 4-year-old some simple math with them. So they're little books with a magnetic enclosure. The Slide and Sees are everybody's favorite. These are awesome. So these have cause and effect, teaching them fine motor skill development, lots of bright colors, things to touch with cutouts, fun things to just make noises and vibrant contrast, which is really important for the youngest ones. There's a farm one, there's an animals one, and this is under the sea one. So these are thick board books, very, very durable, finger trails and all that fun stuff. And of course I got to show you That's Not My. That's Not My is probably our most popular series for the babies. Everybody knows these books because they are actually also in stores so you can find them. But if you order through a consultant, if anything ever happens to any of your books, not just these ones, they are 50% replacements. If you order through your consultant, you'll get the same book for the cost, 50%. And if the book is no longer in print, you can pick something of equal value. So anyway, this has great repetitive rhythms, which is perfect for the littlest ones. And then they have things to touch, things to talk about, big pictures. And then I'm going to kind of go a little higher up in age. So this is the Animal Hide and Seek. So this is great for 1-year-olds and up. Things to open, things to do peekaboo with, lots of simple counting. There's 2 pig pens, 2 pigs. Can you see the pigs? That kind of thing. Things to touch again. There's some textures on the pages. Very thick board books. And then of course the flaps is always a hit with kiddos. And again, that the 50% off replacement program. Don't be afraid of flaps, people. Don't be afraid. So anyway, the very first book of Things to Spot, we have 3 different versions of this. This one's the Out and About. These are full page spreads, lots to talk about, lots to play with. Even if you have an older kid that wants to read this to your younger ones, or they can make up sentences even if they don't read this, they can say which one's the biggest, they can figure that stuff out. So fun for pointing, fun for fine motor skill development. This is probably one of my favorite things to recommend to kiddos from 1 through 3, and actually my 4-year-old still has fun with this. But totally recommend that for the kids that are just starting to learn how to talk about things. And then this is I'm a Dirty Dinosaur. We have a hungry version too. All the illustrations are created with mud. Like, look at this. It's awesome. And there's a repetition, sniff, sniff, snuff, snuff, sniff and snuff about. Weston's actually memorized these parts, so that's kind of a fun part, and that's the first stage in reading is memorization. So fun, fun, fun. And then the hungry one uses chocolate, cocoa, and sprinkles to illustrate. And then we have 3 Flippy Floppy books that are just awesome. Like, I was so blown away when I first got these. I just didn't expect them to be so substantial. They're thick pages. These are, let's see, let me show you. Each one opens up, and they use the picture from the last one to build the large one. So every page is like that. I think they're called progressive flaps. Can you find me? Lots of things to talk about. Very vibrant, fun illustrations that are meant to look like a child did it, which makes it even more endearing and attractive for the kiddos. So those are Flippy Floppies. There's a farm version, an ocean version, and a jungle. And then lastly, the Peek Inside series. If you get one collection, I would get this collection. It is so cute. There's animal homes, there's dinosaurs, there's a couple different topics. And this one is the zoo, so it's all about the things that go on in the zoo. Flaps, this is the first So the next step up is Look Inside series. This is the Peek Inside series. So if you have a toddler or an early preschooler, highly recommend the Peek Inside. These are always a hit. Like Weston's 4 and he still loves doing these. They're just super cute. All right, that concludes some of my favorites for the littlest ones. Thanks for joining.